What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. So I'm at a huge crossroads, and I guess it's not the biggest deal in the world because Goals is coming out in March, will be the beta, and then right at the start of the World Cup, right before or sometime during that time, the full release of Goals, if it stays as planned. So we're good there, but it's January. I've been playing football games my whole life. 2 months without football games would be insanity. And when there's 3 football games out, even just checking in on like the daily news and highlights and keeping up, I would want to play football games, right? So I know this, and I have a community full of football gamers that play every game, but the shitty part is of the least amount of people that follow and like um, FC, and it happens to be the game that I'm playing. I know I said that all mixed up, but you get what I mean. Out of all the football games, the one that I'm playing that I truly feel like right now, without Goals, I truly think Goals will take over. But right now, I feel like this is the best football game. But as a content creator and someone who really loves my community, like when I first started, it would have been nothing to play a game where only a few people enjoy that game. But now that I have a community full of people, you get to enjoying the other parts of football gaming, like the constant conversations, the tournaments between you and your community, helping each other out, cheering other people on. You know, it sucks when I'm the only one playing champs, and it's not like UFL used to be where it's like, dude, I got my first 15-0, or hey man, I finally hit Ruby Division. Thanks for helping. I used that 4-1-2-1-2 you said to use, and now I've went up 2 ranks. I'm at my all-time high, and like that's how we started this channel, right? So at the very beginning, like I said, if it was 4 or 5 people, I literally thought I'd play somebody and then message them, and if they needed help or wanted to take my help, boom, I had videos for them, and that was going to be it. It'd be 5, 10, 20 people tops, right? So not that I'm huge or anything, but now that I've been to the point where I've grown my community, we had around 80 people constantly, just a lively Discord. And what happened was I bought into this game right here. I saw where EA Sports was going and then played the beta, and I was sold. I was like, this is the game, guys. To the point where I had people that never would even think of trying FC trying this game. And I feel like I let a lot of them down, even though I don't think many would argue that this isn't the best game right now. It's just that people get sick of the inconsistent gameplay, the ratty nonsense, the toxic culture it makes the toxicity in these other games like you laugh at it because it's so bad. Um, the amount of players that just don't play football in this game, even though it's at its core a good game, it truly is, right? Especially when they can take advantage of inconsistent gameplay and stuff, it's ridiculous. And clearly my community feels that way because every game I can get general interest in, except for FC26, right? The most interest I got was at the end when it was looking like FC26 was going to really change things, right? And veer away from the trash that EA Sports has been giving us. And by the way, they have to an extent. But the most important part, that inconsistent gameplay, I mean, it is painstaking playing FC many times, right? And I found a way to deal with a lot of the rattiness to get victories through it. We have our Evolutions to Glory team. It's been fun building that. But I can just see it. Like certain regulars that come in, they aren't messing with FC. Other people just don't even want to bother. They probably see FC. They don't probably, I know. They see FC and it's like, nah, man, sorry, right? And I know this because when I was playing Goals, they were back in. Not that many of them were playing Goals, but they were just interested in a different football game. It's just FC, and you can't blame people because all the bullshit with EA Sports over the years, people just won't give it a chance. But then I'm in a conundrum because these games are very hard to enjoy. Smart assist, glitches, much along the same lines of FC with UFL. And so as I'm sitting, 6-2 in champs right now, on my way to getting a team of the year potentially, or at least an honorable mention, and there's some beasts as you see to my right. If I want to keep this channel going with the community that I have, right, I'm well aware that there's just going to be more and more and more creators. But I don't want to just play a shit football game, and I don't want to play a game I don't like. So here I am on an FC stream, maybe talking to, I mean, there's a good chance, I know I'm talking to way less people than I typically do, but I'm just being deadly honest, right? I call it Evolutions of Glory because we may end up going in and playing out champs. But maybe we just give these games a try. I'm literally kind of going through my own football gaming therapy session as we speak. So I'm going to get some coffee, then I'll come back, and we'll see which game we play. And then here's the other thing. I'm well aware that I can't just put all my eggs in the goals basket because we've done that before. And as much as I have faith in Kurt, Stallion, the goals devs, as much promise as I've seen in where goals was going, you never know what could happen, right? I mean, I even tried Rocket League for a little bit. And by the way, I've been obsessed with the phenomenon behind this game and those incredible players. At the top, the pros, and that's even an option. But there's not tons of content you could do around Rocket League. The whole reason why I love football games and why this channel even took off to the point where it's at is because I went into this game here, saw the potential, and was climbing the ranks playing football, right? Where as an FC it turned into a bunch of broken BS. But this game kind of turned into that broken BS. Like, I don't even have enough to play. Is Showdown even ends in 3 hours? I doubt I'll even get to the point where I qualify. But with the R1, R2 glitch and like the broken through balls and stuff, it's hard to like get back to that. Like, that's how the channel started, right? I was playing UFL, I'm climbing the ranks. I'm like, this game has potential. I just gotten out of, I was in my, like, I guess you'd say, like, I was sharp because I literally left an FC Pro tournament and came to UFL. And I was like, damn, I like where this game could go. I loved the manual defense. That was one of my favorite things. I was like, it needs some polishing, but, and then as I'm climbing the ranks, I'm like, dude, I could really help a lot of these people. I'm seeing, like, some of these players could be ballers. And by the way, when I started this, I also saw like the ability to have a pro scene that never took off in UFL. That's another thing. And so, I don't know. It's just hard. But at the same time, if my community is wanting to play UFL or watch UFL, and I'm playing FC, then I would have to literally play FC, knowing that hoping goals takes off, but you know what I mean? There's no insurance policy that it will. There's no guarantee that it will. And so I'd like to have a game that I'm playing right there with it that I can get back to those roots, right? So yeah, it's like a midlife crisis, but in football gaming. It's crazy. I mean, I can try so hard to enjoy this game, but I only can be honest. So let's get into one. It's so different from FC with like the auto connecting passes, and then the way that their delay affects like, see, how did that through ball go over there? With the way that their bad connection affects the gameplay and stuff. So I don't know, man. But after having a community, does it suck making content and only having like a very small group? Yeah, of course it does, dude. Of course it does. By far, FC has always been my lowest watched game. In fact, like a lot of my community despises FC, which again I thought it was all going to change with FC26. Even though it is like the best football game right now, in my humble opinion, um, it's a far cry from what we thought it was going to be at the beginning, like when it released. So I don't know. I almost would rather like eFootball just feels so much better than this too. You know what I mean? What a ball! Oh, I like that lead. I like how it didn't go. It like went where I wanted it to. You know what I mean? Sometimes it like connects when you don't want it to. You're in. Yeah, simple. It's tough, man. Like I said, like I'm having a blast playing FC, but I do realize why many people are not giving it the time of day. What the hell? Nice ball. Goal. I don't know, man. I just would enjoy. I feel like I would enjoy eFootball more, but dude, they gotta be getting rid of Smart Assist soon, right? I mean, they have to be. There's no way that they're just gonna let Smart Assist stay, right? Long Ranger, why didn't it go off? Yeah, I don't know, man. But definitely playing a game that I can tell the people don't like. I like my boy Eldons will come in and like I've have some cool people that like FC, but after like FC26 that initial like hype, I guess you could say. Did they like boost the goalies by the way? Oh, yeah, that's still broken. Forgot about that. So that's what you got to do to score now, eh? I was seeing our boy Boris play, and that's all he was scoring. When those shots, when that's not like a golazo because they're so normal, the game's fucked up, right? You know what I mean? Good. Oh, I mean, I like to score in another way, but I'm not seeing like many openings. I just had to try it. Good read. Bro, these goalies are insane in this game now, eh? Can I find a game that I believe in as much as goals? Like again, you know what I mean? Like can like I get the hardest part about these is that these other development companies have had so many chances, and I think that's why nobody will like see even the good parts of FC, you know? Cuz dude, that's just the honest truth. FC is destroying, crushing UFL in so many ways, man. I can't even begin. Oh my god, that's how you got to score. That's how you got to score, huh? So what did they take out? Did they take out anything? I played a game to like mess around and like for video. It looks like they made the goalies better in a way, but then I'm still scoring these 50-yard shots, but now my CDM's like my most dangerous shooter. What the fuck? Here's R1, R2. Ah, puta madre. Nice goal. 2-1. Oh. What the fuck? That was kind of goofy, wasn't it? Is that just me, dog? I don't know. What do you guys think, man? Awkward. Okay. Bro, if you're just gonna sit back, I'm not just gonna come after you. Goals are sorry, UFL is crazy, guys. UFL is crazy, bro. Boris, you were getting paid. Look at those stats, and the score was 2-1. I just don't see it, guys. I just don't. Maybe some eFootball, but I need to hear from you guys. So if you stumble upon this and you haven't been really watching too much, you just stop in. I want to hear you guys out. I noticed that UFL is giving out crazy rewards now. Or sorry, eFootball is. In your head. I don't know, guys. What's the word, man? What do you think, Simple? What's your take on all this, bro? I want to get back to what we had before. What can eFootball produce without Smart Assist? Have they changed anything, or is it just still kind of a nightmare? I mean, I still have that. I'm still sitting there waiting for champs in the back of my mind. Do I want to play? Yeah, but dude, do I want to? Do I want to have? I can tell, like, bro, I'm not. I'm in like the difference in numbers and people that are watching FC to the other games. It's not even. I'm a smaller creator, and it's like ridiculously different. So you can only imagine. So it's almost like I'd have to play FC. I might as well not even do content if I'm playing FC. Hey, I'm 1-0. What do you know? Did I turn off Smart Assist though? The only way I'd want to do this. Wait, don't I go in here? Is by doing this. Usually I play somebody and within 2 seconds I get pissed off because they're using Smart Assist and I turn it on because it helps them so much. But I'll tell you, my Discord still has pretty many people in eFootball, and that's the thing, dude. As much as they don't like it, it's like they're playing eFootball. It's almost like, man, that's what I want to be playing. Then if they're playing it, but they don't, they're not very happy. It doesn't look like anybody is. Like in Dominator, I really respect him and like him a lot. It looks like he's frustrated as all hell. But I got a squad, man. Look at me. Look at my team. Got a squad over here, that's for sure. Look at that squad. 4-3-3. Is everything still set up right? Yep. In your head, in your head. There's nothing like good build up in dude. If they got rid of Smart Assist, I would be so bought into. I would be so bought into eFootball. If they got rid of Smart Assist, it would rival goals. I'm not even kidding you. Sorry, guys. Got a frog in my throat. Yeah, if these guys got rid of Smart Assist, I love this aspect of it. Like the tactical changes you can make. Like right now, I just want to play and like feel the gameplay. But not only Smart Assist was a problem, but like people turn it on and then those dink crosses were overpowered. Those they fixed the defenders to in a way for the through balls, but still not entirely. Your defenders would sometimes miss what should have been interceptions. All right, let's see what we can do here with Smart Assist off. See what we can create. Ah, holy crap, so they did fix those for sure. What was that big touch about? Oh my gosh. If he somehow gets that. Come on, get up and get it. Good. What the hell? See what I mean? Like that right there. My defender just ran by it. Look at this. Watch this. Watch this. Look at this. Right here. It went right. I mean, why didn't he put his... That's Maldini. He's one of the best. Yeah. Oh. Come on, no Smart Assist. Let's see what we can do here. Good. Good run. Yes, boys. No Smart Assist needed. What a run by Hullet. What a run by Hullet, gang. I never do those little dink headers. That's crazy that I was just talking about it. And it but mine was done without Smart Assist. What a ball. Oh. That was me doing that. No Smart Assist. Good. Yes. All the way over. Yes. That's football. That's football until the finish. What a. That's when it's the best, bro. That's when eFootball is the best. When you can ping the ball around and get creative and make your own plays. Oh no. Dude, the slowdown is crazy, guys. Good. Hold it. Yep, you're through. You're through. You're through. Yes! I forgot about the shots not being like, they like stop movement. It's crazy. Hold on. He may be looking. All right. You never know. My name is OGamester FC on YouTube, so I had to make sure. All right, Zlotty with 2. I put it upper corner. What the hell? All right, good. Come on, Ibra. Good, low kick. Good. Come on. Bellingham. Good. Yep, good. Go. Go, Zlotty. Ah, Zlotty. He wanted his feet there? Good. Hold his feet. Romario's feet. Give and go. What a tackle. What a run by Romario. The cross is on. Didn't want that move. I got to familiarize myself with the moves again. Good read. Yes, hull it. Oh, he didn't do the move. Yes. So close, guys. But we're playing good football. That's what matters. Holy, can't score. I always get the double touch confused. Bro, too predictable. You're in. Well, we got a win in UFL. We're on our way to a win in eFootball. Not really at a high division or nothing, though, but... Bro, this game could be so good. What are they waiting on? We're going to do a little research after this. Oh, opponent quit. Let's do a little research. Are they going to get rid of Smart Assist, guys? If so, I will turn Japanese. Konami changed eFootball player base completely. Let's watch this.
I got you right where I want you.
Konami has completely changed their player base, and I don't think enough people are talking about it. When I say player base, I'm not talking about casual players who just play a few. Earlier, discussions were about gameplay, mechanics, defending, pass. Konami has player base.
It's gonna be interesting, guys.
Konami has completely changed their player base, and I don't think enough people are talking about it. When I say player base, I'm not talking about casual players who just play a few matches and log out. I'm talking about the active community, the people on YouTube, Reddit, Instagram, Twitter, the ones who actually discuss the game. And that player base has changed a lot. Earlier, discussions were about gameplay, mechanics, defending, passing, online experience, lag, modes, and overall balance. Now, almost everything is about cards. Who should I sign? Is this card worth it? Review this player. Rate my squad. Which pack is better? At this point, if you open Reddit, it feels less like a football game community and more like a card shopping mall. Like, bro, people aren't even asking how to play better anymore. They're asking who to buy. And here's the scary part. This wasn't just a mobile thing before. Earlier, mobile players were mostly into cards, packs, and ratings. Console and PC players cared more about gameplay and modes. Now, even console and PC players are doing the same thing. Why? Because there are no proper modes. When there's nothing new to play, nothing fresh to grind, nothing meaningful to experience, the only thing left to talk about is players. And Konami knows this very well. They don't need to fix gameplay every month. They don't need to add deep modes. They just drop new cards. And boom, the community is busy again. And honestly, I don't fully blame the players.
Yeah, I've gone into that trap too. But I want to know more about the gameplay. Remember we watched that. Huh. Makes me wonder. I don't know, it's so hard. But then I will say, like, as bad as the gameplay can be in eFootball and UFL, EFC always tends to be worse. It is so much more arcade too. Like, eFootball felt good there, you know? Like, it felt good pinging the ball around, actually playing football, playing my own way in that narrow formation that I like. Because I love the tiki-taka. And I'm super rusty. And obviously I wasn't playing any good player there or nothing, but FC is just so quick and so, like, fidget spinner. I don't blame people for not getting behind not getting behind FC when I play FC. Like, I totally get it. I'm doing good in champs. Like, this is my second champs back after 2 months out. Usually you hit a run of really, like, shitty, hard to play games. Right now I'm 6-2. Hot saucer man. Interesting. I don't know, it's so hard, guys. But if eFootball could just get rid of Smart Assist.
Well, hello to you. Welcome to another exciting game brought to you by EA TV. I'm Guy Mowbray, joined for
But I missed the tournaments and all the kind of the community that we had going for sure. So it's almost like I'm sacrificing that to play this. And I know that like the little details in FC are good, but like, watch the quickness. Look at the difference between this and eFootball. It's just a whole different. Whole different game.
All friends line up today. Oliver Kahn is in goal. Ferland Mendy plays with Alphonso Davis as fullbacks, and they go with a single striker leading the line. That's where it ends. Well, nice approach play, but the final pass wasn't quite good enough. Stanisic. Michael Essien. Well, you see what he was trying, but just a little too much on it. Graham Hansen. Could get it over now. That was a really good spot. And that is going to be keeper's ball. Mendy. Del Piero.
What a goal. What a goal, boys.
Well, just watch this.
What a goal.
Change of pace, a change of direction, and a decent finish. That's a very good goal. Marlo Gusto. Ball with James now. Caicedo. All one, well read. Well, he's done so well to read the pass. Clever bit of play.
Good Havertz.
Havertz.
Oh.
And the attack collapses. They won't take it from him there. Essien. They've lost it needlessly, really. Vincent looking at
What the? See that? Welcome to FC. Welcome to FC. No one could ever explain to me what just happened there, eh?
Marlo.
On a clean break.
Caicedo. This could be dangerous.
Beautiful D.
Miscue in the final third there.
Lucky. Lucky.
It's all a bit too crammed in the thick of it here. Yeah, neither side playing with fluency at the moment. Musiala. Michael Essien. Oh, that's really well cut out. Davis.
Beautiful. No! Why would that not go through the gap like I wanted?
Opportunity now.
Get in.
From the keeper. And it's a short corner. That set up the chance. It's passed really nicely. Corner now then, and a good chance to go further ahead. They take it short. Could be setting something now.
And then he went through me.
We could watch that sort of skill all day.
And then he would have almost scored. That's crazy, though, that he almost scored that.
Done better there. Oliver Kahn. Davis. They've come away with the ball.
Dude.
Oh, what a wonderful challenge. Ferland Mendy. That one's gone out. Throw in to come. Caicedo. Really nicely played.
That was going so wide because of the delay, too.
Good pressure. Can they make something of this?
Oh, my. Dude, you can't even do nothing. Yeah, FC's toast, guys. FC, it's so... This is a 5-6 nothing game, and you could see where it's headed.
Mario Gomez. Malo Gusto. Good work to regain possession.
It's just insane. 5-6 nothing game easily. I mean, you're watching this. Only in FC. Like, there's no way, and I'm losing my community to play this.
Whistle goes, and it's time for the second act.
And you can't say, like, yeah, like, the little details and stuff are the best with good gameplay and stuff, but when a game's so full of shit players and rats and shit, and it's so much bad gameplay, like, you know,
Caicedo. In the right position to cut out the pass. Malo Gusto.
what the hell?
Waiting in the centre. Square things up.
Look at that. And I had him marked perfectly, too. And he still almost scored there.
Nothing to do, and then that. Brilliant. Now here comes the press. And back to Oliver Kahn. On to Mendy. Possession changes hands. Jamal Musiala. Now to deliver a good ball in. This could be dangerous. And the attack collapses. Well, of all the players we're watching today, would you agree that she'd certainly get good marks so far? Turning the defense
What the?
as it
Oh my god, dude. You can make a movie on this dog shit. What was that? I play a perfect ball and he stops.
football friends recovering possession.
You're in. And then that.
He's over. Good pressure high up the pitch.
And then he gets that off.
Gomez.
Oh my god, dude. You can't make this up, bro.
Deceptive.
You can't make this stuff up, guys.
So we move past the hour mark. That set up the chance. Oh, they've lost it. The attack is over.
You're in.
Brilliantly anticipated. That was looking really dangerous. Malo Gusto. Possession lost just at the point of something happening.
You're in. Come on. Gotta make him pay here.
Kai Havertz.
Thank you. Del Piero saves the day. And I can't take my foot off the gas either because look at that movement, though. This is the little stuff I'm talking about. Watch his body movement. Watch this. Just that realistic adjustment, bro. Like little stuff. Like I'm a football nerd, so I look for stuff. What do you guys think? Hey, could that be a record? Has anybody ever won 3 games at the highest level of FC and E football and UFL? Not back to back, but back to back to back. I'm feeling special. If goals was active, I whoop somebody's ass on that too. No, I'm for real. My hands hurt. This delay shit sucks.
Go again at 2-0 now.
If my community don't like FC, not even to follow, then why in the fuck would I play it? It sucks, dude. I'm in a shitty spot. It ain't like EA Sports is paying me to get. I'm small as it is, man. I can't be risking my community.
Nicely played through. What shot! Razor shot! Well, he's done brilliantly there. He's reacted so quickly to that shot.
Good.
The keeper gets that away to safety. Space now to get a crossover.
Holy goofiness.
And the save is made. Game keeps going.
Get it long.
Goalkeeper, because that
Get it how you live.
big save. Just to keep their 2-goal lead here. Big moment.
Oh my God, look at this.
Give the hero of the hour a moment to enjoy it.
Oh man, he can't get luckier. He can't get luckier.
Short corner
Oh, he almost got luckier there, didn't he? Look at that.
Davis. And back to Oliver Kahn. On to Mendy. Afraid that's careless.
Jesus. I don't know what to do. He parks the bus and then I try to work it around, then I delay. It's like, bro, you can't get a break.
The ball comes in. Still trouble here. Tomine. Oh, that's fantastic. That's next level keeping. That's done little to clear the danger. And the goalkeeper gathers the ball in easily.
You're in.
Find a way through. Del Piero
Oh my God, dude. Then I take a fat touch.
to win the ball. Over the line. Throw it.
Why are you standing all the way up here?
Mario Gomez.
What the hell? My Dante was way out of position there.
And back to Oliver Kahn. Now Davis. 5 minutes left now. And the run goes on. He goes, and on, and on. Well, what a
Thought he was gonna overcommit.
when the chance was on. A chance now for a quick transition. Now this
What?
is something.
I moved my keeper. Yes. Yes. Gotta love FC, boys.
Really nicely held.
Gotta love FC. Let's try to score on him.
Under nothing. Fell on Mendy.
FC just makes you not like your opponents, bro.
They do with this now. Real chance.
How in the fuck does he get all this shit?
Under naught. Yeah, top class defending. That was a threatening attack. And that stopped a real chance.
No, Dante. I gotta sit him out. Romagnoli's gonna have to start my next game. If I even play FC anymore, bro. I don't know, man. I'm not convinced. I had the most fun playing eFootball out of these for sure. But I mean, I'm 7-2, like on my way to easily, like that's what shows people though. It's so funny because like I do the damn thing in these games. I literally am leaving because if I leave, it's because the game just isn't football. Like, bro, that's why goals was so fun because it was football, dude. It was football. I was playing 5-back, 3-back, 4-3-3, 4-1-2, 4-4-2, everything, dude. It was just the purest football. Whereas when you're playing FC, it just kind of feels like you're... How can I explain it? It's just like too arcadey, dude. It's like too arcadey. Wait, what did she get? Anything? Just a low driven? I don't have anybody I'm going for that could use that yet. Jeremy Pino. In our head, in our head. Welcome to the channel, everybody, and by the time you watch this video, which I'm doing this live on stream, so maybe you'll have already caught this on stream. If so, you could turn the video off, but you will be confused because this is an eFootball video, yet we're over here in Ultimate Team and Champs. But I just wanted to run you through my mindset. So I come back to FC after participating in the Goals Alpha, which Goals is a great game. It's going to be a great addition to the 3 football games we have right now, 4 if you include rematch, even though it's not traditional football, if you will. But it's going to be a great game. However, it doesn't stop me from wanting every other football game to be great, right? When Goals comes out at the start of the World Cup, I hope it's incredible. But I want FC to be incredible. I want eFootball and UFL to be incredible. And so something interesting happened, right? Once I was done playing the Goals Alpha, I hit this kind of low because these games that I'm so used to playing, eFootball, UFL, FC, I'd been giving them chances. Everyone has its good things and its bad things. So I end up back at FC, which I'm going to be completely honest. Even though it's a total arcade game now, I have no denying that. I will not argue that. They're still the best football overall. Like the little details, I just scored a goal in this 7th win in this champs with Del Piero, and like the little movements and the little football abilities that you have in FC are excellent. It's just the pace of play, the movements, the way player lock works. Just I can go down the list. There's so many unrealistic things that kind of overshadow the football. Similar to how in eFootball, Smart Assist is overshadowing how brilliant that game is. So, I took a team full of evolutions, not using the transfer market, trying to actually build a squad, trying to make FC fun, but all the while, my community just isn't digging it. And there's still that empty feeling that I have where it just doesn't feel like it was the past year. Even after UFL went downhill, we had some great times in eFootball, including our first ever tournaments. We didn't do any in UFL, didn't do any in FC. We did them in eFootball. And so, as I'm sitting here, winning games, doing well, already in Division 2 after not playing for 2 months, right? Been playing FC for like 5 days now. I kept kind of creeping back, watching Indominator videos, even trying UFL. I played a game earlier, right? And it's not fulfilling. And then I play a game of eFootball, Granted, wasn't against the best opponent, but I turned Smart Assist off. And just a little bit, even though I'm extremely rusty and it's far different than FC, just because I'm sharp in FC doesn't mean you're going to be sharp in eFootball. That those little nice movement plays, passing plays, even with the defensive system being terrible, overly AI assisted, Smart Assist, knowing that that's going to come in. There's something about eFootball where, like, there's those good memories, right? Just like with UFL, we've had some awesome members of the community come through eFootball, and for me personally, just like with FC and the old FIFAs, I go way back with Pez. I mean, I've been playing the descendant of this game, right, my entire life. Now, eFootball is a far cry from what Pez used to be, but there's still glimpses of it there. And to be honest, if they would just, by they I mean Konami, would just get rid of Smart Assist, the sky's the limit for where this game could go. How do I know? Because I played when Smart Assist, I literally finally gave eFootball a shot after pushing it off for so long, because at the initial release, once they went from PES and rebranded eFootball, they had a terrible initial release on the PS5. It was awful. And that just put the worst taste in my mouth, and I never came back until Galfano, shout out to him. He's another player that was in UFL. Also, I saw that he tried goals. He got me into eFootball. Now, he's off doing his own thing, but I still owe him a ton of credit because he got me into eFootball, in which case I brought guys like Big Phil, who's still a big eFootball guy, and a lot of others as well. And eFootball has been the home that many of my community stayed at after leaving UFL. Even when I would go back and dabble and try to see if like there's any life left in UFL, many would stay here. And so it just doesn't seem right to be playing FC over there when nobody wants to watch it, right? Like, I've always had the stance of I'm going to play what I want to play, what I enjoy. It doesn't matter. Well, I was wrong, because when all my boys are playing eFootball, and I see even in my Discord, you still got some of the original members of the community from way back. And some of them are original, like came from UFL. Others came when I went to eFootball. But still, there's a reason. Like, it's almost like you want to go where you're wanted, right? And FC is so watered down, not to mention the football is just not pure at all. It is the worst community, full of the most ratty players that waste their time in a football simulator to not play football. And trust me, I know there's plenty in eFootball and UFL and all football games. There will be plenty in goals. But it's just goals has that historic feel, just a glimpse of it left, right? Even though I feel like goals reminds me more of Pez, in a good way, by the way. I know some people say it or said it as like a negative, but in a good way. But with eFootball, you still get nothing like in goals or any of it, right? Goals has kind of a pace like FC. That I would say would be the one downside of it. Whereas there's nothing like the pace of eFootball, that the movement of the ball, the weight of the passes and stuff. There's nothing like it. It feels more true to football than anything else, right? And so when I play with these real life superstars and real life icons, legends, whatever you want to call them, eFootball is the only game where you get those glimpses of realism from these types of players, right? Like, maybe you could say Ronaldinho and Hullet and some of the easiest ones to have those unique characteristics. They did a pretty good job in FC, but for the most part, they miss out, right? And so, for me, even sitting at 7-2, which is why I started the video with that over in FC, because it's funny when I go between these games, I'm trying to find a great football game and a game that my community supports, right? Because I like all football games. But at the same time, even though I was enjoying FC, I'm not dumb enough to play that arcade mess, and no matter how much I'm winning over there, and think like, oh, this is great football. Even if it is the highest selling game, the most players and all that, the realest football game out at this second is eFootball as far as playing actual football. FC has those abilities. Like I said, I just scored this goal with Del Piero where he adjusted his hips and finished the ball. And it's like, they get it in certain senses. They get it. Just like eFootball gets it in a lot of ways. But then they still add smart assists, and FC still has terrible servers and turns their game arcade like in many ways. Like, who knows what these devs are thinking, because they'll showcase that they get it in a lot of ways, and like, man. But then other ways you're like, do they know what they're doing even? It seems like they just are like, let's just, like, everything's a big troll almost. It's so bad. But if I'm going to stay on a hill and battle it out, for one, I want to have my boys with me. And for two, I want to be playing a game that is actual football. Even if my opponents are playing with smart assists and aren't playing actual football, I've played each game tonight, and without a doubt, if you're looking at highlights, you're going to look at eFootball as the one that had the truest to real football highlights. It's just the bottom line. I even look at my shorts that I post up, and then you look at the different games, and they're 15 seconds, right? So you get a glimpse into the game, and it's like goals. I love because it's your decisions, no AI help or nothing, but it still has that FC type of arcade feel to it, which is why a lot of people didn't see the true football in it. But the passing and moving, and then like the decision making, the tactical side of it is all true to football. And it's only going to get more and more as they go. FC, straight arcade, right? They have those little moments, like some of the movements, the finishing, the stuff. They show that they have that real football sense, in that regard. But just the pace of the game and the way that the goals come running in circles, opening up, player lock, which is so unrealistic. Runs are never made that way where you're zigzagging, and it's just too unrealistic. Like, eFootball creates the most true to football goals out right now. Remember, goals is gone until the start of the World Cup is when full release comes, and then we'll see what happens. But if eFootball can get rid of smart assist, then they have a real shot. I've said this, and I'll say it again right now. I've said this time and time again, though. If eFootball gets rid of smart assist, at least in ranked, why? Because I've played the game when it was like that. When I first came in, I was getting on this earlier, then I stopped talking about it. But when Galfano said, just give it a try, man, I think you'll like it, and walked me through a lot, and it was so different than any other football game I'd played. And I was back and forth, and there were so many things I liked but then didn't like, and I just had to see eFootball for what it was. And then once I did, I fell in love with it. But they have so many things that make you hate it too. And that's same with FC and everything. But once Smart Assist opened up from not just events but to being in everything, it all changed. Because it's like what many people say. Smart Assist doesn't only help your opponent, but it hurts you too. It stops you from intercepting the ball. It stops you from winning certain headers. It's, you could guess right on a shot. It stops you from saving it because the AI will switch their shot up. Like, not that I like goalie movement, but I'm saying it doesn't only help your opponent, but it hurts you. So, can eFootball be saved? Can there be enough noise made to where Smart Assist is removed? And then we can start talking about the defensive system and all this stuff, and see if this game could ever get back to its roots at all. Because that would be my biggest goal. And that was the goal from the beginning. And we had our tournaments going. We were doing great things. But once every single game you play, you're losing to players you would never lose to. Similar to an FC when you're losing to players that you're 10 times better than. Because of inconsistent gameplay in eFootball, it would be losing to players because of smart assist. Right? So that's my biggest thing. Is that if I was going to play eFootball, that would be the hill that I'm fighting on. Just like Indominator, who's a huge motivator, because if a guy like Indominator was making videos and he eventually said, I'm done with it, I'm done with eFootball, then I probably wouldn't even be playing this right now. Because if a guy like that's that skilled at eFootball gives up on it, then there's no hope. But the fact that he's still playing, but speaking up, doesn't care if people say quit bitching and this and that because he's right. And that's how I am. I know people are going to say I'm bitching about this and that. I know people would try to say, oh, you're just leaving FC because even though I'm on my way right now to a rank 2, I should in all seriousness, if you go back and look at those 2 losses, should be 10-0 or 9-1, right? It was ridiculous. The one dude I outshot like 13-3. So my point in telling you all this is that I'm not leaving the game. I'm in Division 2. I've been playing 4 or 5 days. I left for 2 months. I'm in Division 2. So for all intents and purposes, I'm crushing it in FC. But it doesn't matter when you don't have your boys behind you. Like, you grow this community, you get used to playing that way. It's just different, man. It's just different. When people stop in, you could tell they're disappointed that you're playing FC. Even though I still get those people that want me to play UFL, but UFL is just too far from good football, too far from realistic. Even though that pass I just made was definitely not realistic. Good D. Good manual read. Yes. See the goal should say there. Great give and go, but bad finish by me. I don't know why I chose to go for a... Look at that. Beautiful goal. Oh, I talked too early. But you see what I'm saying? You don't get that realistic football anywhere else. You just don't. Whoa. Good Van Dyke. You old monster. You look, we're going to work it out. Now, again, I know I'm not playing like monster players, and I know I'm going to eventually play a smarter sister that pisses me off. But if the game's worth fighting for, then I don't know. It's better. And I will say my community that I still have in my Discord that's talking about eFootball, they're not talking very highly of it. I think, like, Prodigy is, which, oh my god. Oh my god, did he just miss that? There's no way I'm playing a bot. He did not just miss that. He did not just miss that. I guess we're even because I shouldn't have missed mine either, but I didn't even know that was possible to miss. Play feet. I knew better. What the? Some of this stuff can get goofy. Come on, Ibra. Come on, Ibra. To Romario. Good. I'm right there, man. Come on, you're in. Get out of here with that crazy shit. That was supposed to go to Hollett, by the way. Come on, you're in. Yes, what a run. How is he intercepting that shit? Did his skill move there, too. What the hell, guys? Now, is that bad connection? Or is this a smart assist player? Because this game definitely feels goofier for sure. What a run. What a ball. What a run. No smartness is needed for me, baby. So is that how do I tell again? Oh yeah, the shot passes and stuff turns blue. What a run, big Romario. We're good, happy about that one, aren't we, Capello? Holy, holy! What a ball, what a run. Romario's so dirty, dude. And that looks just like, if you ever got to see Romario, go watch his highlights. Tell me that doesn't look just like Romario. Great read. See, I like to work it out. I don't just kick. How do you do an offside trap in this again? You just do, wait. Up, up is all, you go down, down. Or wait, is it up, up? Up, up. But quick, right? If you hold up, you go attacking. Hold down, you go defensive. Up, up. Or is it left, left, right, right? I forgot. No, if you hold it, that switches to your sub tactic. If you tap it, it goes offensive defense. And I think left and right is offside trap. Yeah, bro. Like, I think... I don't know if you're saying nice to me playing eFootball, but I think this is the way to go, bro. What a goal! Oh my god! For that reason, Romario! Oh shit, it's late as shit. Oh no, it's not too bad. But it is Sunday. But it's all good. What a goal! What a goal, Romario! What a goal, Romario! Look at that goal, bro. Please show it. Oh, you suck. Don't worry, I clipped it. Dude, that's... You just don't get that playing FC, guys. You just... The man of the match last game was my boy... Ibra. So to see Romario... Feet, feet, feet. Ah, too slow. What a save. Through. Good. Touch. Pass. Good. Up. Ah, come to, Romario. Feet. Good. Boom. You're through. Oh, Romario's just lost there, wasn't he? Too much. Great run by Ibra, though. Get up and win it. Good. Come on, Romario. Come on, Romario. He flips it onto himself. Ah, take your finger off sprint. I got to remember, that's one thing about eFootball. Take your finger off sprint. I got to remember that. That's hurt me before. Oh, good try. At least it went to where I wanted. I mean, I shouldn't have forced it. I shouldn't say good try. I'm glad it went where I wanted it. Yes. Look at Romario. Yes. Oh, it was there. Oh, I love it. Look at this. All the way across. Good. Ah, I didn't know he was marking that. We need another one, though. Yeah, you just don't score goals like that you get happy about. in FC. You just don't, dude. And we all know that. You just don't. What are you happy about in FC? Like that game I just won in Champs, bro. That was a player I should have beat like a lot to a little. Oh, that was going straight to Romaro's feet. I gotta learn to do the moves. Dude, I kind of am excited to relearn some of the stuff and practice my free kicks with Platini again. But I'm not gonna like make some big announcement. I'm gonna drop that video. I'll record something over it because we start talking about other stuff. But I'm just gonna play, bro. No expectations. Play without smart assist because. But as much as I should never care what the haters think, the bottom line is, it's hilarious because I left last time to play the Goals Alpha after getting rank 3 with the Evos to Glory that was way behind the power curve. Now, I created my own Evos to Glory team, beasted them up, and then I'm sitting at 7-2, 8-2, whatever it is. And it's like, and I have a Team of the Year pick or 2 coming, maybe 3, but well, no, 1 or 2 already, like guaranteed. And it's like, what the hell? I have no idea what happened there. I couldn't switch my defenders. Well, whatever. D-off goal. Okay. That was such a goofy goal. Look at that. My defenders just stopped, like, playing. That is football, boys. That was football. Look at this. Oh. Dude, they got... Konami, let us watch each highlight once. You can... The player who scores it can skip through it. And the etiquette would be skip through it if it's a trash goal. Oh, I went double red there. I didn't even know. But... The player who scores it can skip through it, and the etiquette would be if it's a trash goal, skip through it. But let us at least watch it one time. Look at Hullet. Look at Hullet. Oh my god, Holy. Oh, Holy. Bad ball by Romario, to be fair. I gotta sub. Come on. Oh, I tried. Fake shots are bad there. I forgot the defenders don't bite on stuff. Oh, it's dead. We'll go Seedorf. And we'll go... Then I need my center back. Whoa. We'll go Coleman. You can play DMF and CB, so I can put him. That's perfect. So Coleman's a perfect sub. Let's get Pele in there. And let's get Cruyff in there. Franz is sick. But I got Hendo too. Oh, too many subs. Damn it. Oh well. Fresh new team of beasts. And trust me, I know I'm playing a free-to-play player, so by no means do I think anything special of what I'm doing. It's just I love good football. Terrible giveaway, but it wasn't supposed to go there. Should have played that ahead. Coleman playing deep line. Whoa! Yes! Oh, not far enough away, though. Double touch is direction then. Is double touch direction then over? I think it is. I think we're headed towards eFootball, boys. Hey, undefeated in Division 4, yeah. Just keeping my team and having fun. I think that's where we're at. I haven't even looked at what like the meta would be. Oh, it froze on me. Yeah, I'm on live right now leaving this message, but I just got done playing. I'm 3-0 in eFootball. Just scored a golazo with Romario, some beautiful give and goes and stuff, but I was fortunate enough to play two players not using Smart Assist. I'm not using Smart Assist. If I play eFootball, I wouldn't be using Smart Assist. I'm currently 8-2 or 7-2 in Champs. I just won a game in Champs. I won a game in UFL in Ruby. And it's just like, bro, I did have the most fun playing eFootball. I don't know. I have to see. It's just tough, man. Obviously, I'm putting a lot of hope into goals, but I'm also smart enough to know from UFL not, and from putting all my eggs in the FC basket for 26 not to do that. So whatever I play, I'm just going to play and have fun. But, bro, like I'm sitting here guaranteed a Team of the Year pick, maybe two, right? I'm in Division 2 after like 5 days of playing FC. Got my team beasted on evolutions. And it's like it's just weird. It's different, man. And then seeing you guys talk over here at eFootball, I don't know. We'll see what happens with it. But I just finished off this stream. We're about to finish it off with a good win. Beautiful goals, beautiful football. And I'm super rusty in eFootball. By no means was I playing anybody worth a damn. But you know, it does take a toll when you're playing FC. Like I won my FC champs game. What was it? 3-1, 2-0. Sorry, 2-0. And the goals are nothing necessarily to write home about. Del Piero did this cool little adjustment to score, but I don't know, man. It's very tough. I know that a lot of the joy went away after goals, but a lot of the joy goes away when your boys, you could tell, are not into like FC, and so who knows, man? We'll have to see. We'll have to see what happens. But appreciate the feedback, Kami. You're the man. All right, guys. We'll have to see. I'm gonna sleep on it. That was fun to get some games in. Obviously, now we're 6 games left in FC. If I wanted to keep playing that eFootball, we're undefeated in Division 4 though. So like, that's what I started in FC too. But I have the squad. It's not like I'm way behind the power curve or will ever. Well, I will eventually be. Like these players are releasing are more and more beastly, but we'll have to see. To be continued. Simple. Thanks for stopping in. Thank you so much for your continued support. One thing's for certain, man. I'm sorry to the UFL guys. I know there's a lot of you. I can't play UFL. There's nobody in their right mind that would see the 3 games that I just played or see each of the games, and if you didn't know any better, you're just a football fan, not a gaming fan. You wouldn't say, "Oh, UFL looks like a fun football game." It would be eFootball or FC, and even FC, I know it's more arcade, but UFL is just you can't have passing like that and have 50-yard shots on the regular and have like have it be a good game. Like that Romario shot was a curler from like 17 yards, and then you saw how excited I was. But I scored 50-yard in UFL, and I happen to know they're broken, so it's like, and that's crazy. You scored 50-yard bombs, like the goals I was scoring in UFL, even the other one, the curler from 20 out, whatever it was. You should be excited. You know you have a shitty game when that can't even get your players going. So I don't know. eFootball or FC, it's just tough to keep playing FC when I know so many people despise it from my community. But we'll see. Let me know if you get to this point. Leave in the comment section if you could like this video. Subscribe if you haven't. And I will see you soon.